Okay.
Once it pretty much makes the bend, that's the ureter.
Okay. Capsule? The bread.
So you just flag like
Outside.
outside.
And how do you know, how do we know if you want kidney or capsule? You'll say organ.
I pretty don't want kidney as an answer unless it's on that one down there.
Okay, so
Or
only
the
on that
intact
one will
one
be
on
kidney.
the females, the intact
Okay.
ones are.
The renal cortex. So
Because these are all the parts of the kidney now.
So the renal cortex is what?
B,
Oh, B. So anything outside,
Yeah.
you just
Renal
flag.
cortex.
renal medulla.
Now, the renal medulla has several parts, so the region is any of this tissue in here.
Okay.
These.
And this too.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, it's all region. Surrounded by a cortex. That's what we do.
So like this here, wouldn't that be?
That's a blood vessel, but we'll get to
Oh,
that.
this part. Oh, I'm at the column. Okay, renal
That's a renal
pyramid.
column, yes. Renal pyramid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them showing on this model.
Base of renal pyramid.
This is the only model where I would either do the base or the apex of renal, and it's apex of renal pyramid is all I want. So the apex is up here at this end. Point it in.
Cortical nephrons.
So in the center, just renal pyramid, base of renal pyramid, apex of renal pyramid. Now, cross off cortical and juxtamedullary nephrons. And I'm going to show you where they are though. So the cortical are about 85% of them, so they go all the way around. And what they've done, okay, what they did is take this and basically enlarge it here, and then they take this and enlarge it over here. So this cortical nephron, because it's up here higher, should have ended not down here but right here. Juxtamedullary, the very bottom, 15% right against the medulla. They do extend way down. This would actually, this area would be renal pyramid.
Okay.
The region would be again renal medulla. Okay, so this one's a little too long.
Bowman's capsule.
Okay, little Bowman's capsules, cut open, that whole thing's a Bowman's capsule. This is obviously usually where I flag it.
Proximal convoluted tubule. Convoluted.
Coming out of Bowman's capsule is the proximal convoluted tubule coming out. So it ends, as soon as you kind of straighten out, it's done. Then you go down, that's the descending limb of loop of Henle has to be added, of loop of Henle. That's the loop of Henle, the official limb. Then you come up the ascending limb of loop of Henle until it starts to bend, and it ends.
Okay.
And then you go into the distal convoluted tubules. And they both empty into the same collecting duct. And then cross off papillary duct.
Minor calyx.
Each pyramid has its own minor. Those two are cut and these are intact.
Okay. Major calyx.
Where these guys start coming together, this is like a major calyx right here. So you got 4 of them all coming into this spot. Then where, and this one's cut away so I wouldn't flag it. Then where they come together, that's going to be all this starting like right below the 4 until you get to the bend. That's renal pelvis. And then into the ureter.
Okay. And then the blood vessels. The renal artery.
And as soon as it branches, those are segmentals.
Okay.
Then you come up into the interlobar, which is actually what that piece is right there. So they're between the pyramids. Then they arc around as the arcuate. And then you keep coming, the branching out of the arcuate will be the interlobular. So they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I killed your neighbor. I'll get you too. Then you leave it and enter into the glomerulus. So this is the afferent arriving, afferent arterioles. And we'll call this one, because this will get switched. The one with the 2 prongs will be the afferent arteriole. It isn't really, but that's what we're going to call it. The other one doesn't break open like that. I don't think. Used to not anyway.
So you would flag that on that big one, or would you
I'd
do?
flag over here,
Okay.
probably. Or on that one.
You said the branched red one is the
Afferent, yeah. And then the glomerulus inside Bowman's capsule. And of course, the efferent's going to exit, so it's the opposite end. These are efferents coming out. That one's covered. And then they become peritubular capillaries, and they kind of parallel each other. But they go all the way around, not just two of them, like all these models for some reason just show two. There's a bunch going all the way down the length of the tubes.
Or the
Around the tubes is what it means.
So the red ones.
They can be either color, it doesn't matter. And then they're joined by the vasa recta. And they parallel each other going around.
Now, if you were to flag that, would you ask for peritubular capillary bed or just the?
Peritubular capillary is okay. If you added bed, it'd be okay too.
And then the veins are just the same thing, but the,
Yeah, you're coming back
Opposite.
out, so you've got, if you know the arteries, you got the veins. So interlobular vein, arcuate vein, interlobars down there, the interlobar down there, segmental veins into the renal vein.